sexual practices in Angola and the ways their women dress. Angola is a southern African nation whose varied terrain encompasses tropical Atlantic beaches, a labyrinthine system of rivers, and sub-Saharan desert that extends across the border into Namibia. Angola, officially the Republic of Angola, is a country on the west-central coast of southern Africa. It is the second largest Lusophone Portuguese-speaking country in both total area and population, and is the seventh largest country in Africa. Angola is bordered by Namibia to the south, the Democratic Republic of the Congo to the north, Zambia to the east, and the Atlantic Ocean to the west. Angola has an exclave province, the province of Cabinda, that borders the Republic of the Congo and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. The capital and most populous city is Luanda. The natural resources in Angola are oil, diamond, iron, or copper. Agricultural crops such as coffee, cotton, and sugarcane. Angola culture is a blend of African heritage and Portuguese colonial influence. The country has over 40 ethnic groups. Mbundu is the largest ethnic group. Kimbundu is the second largest ethnic group. Bakongo, Chokwe, Mbunda, Lunda, Hero, amongst others. Their cuisine includes feijoada, bean stew, fubji, cassava porridge, grilled meats, example chicken, fish, amongst others. This video will examine sexual practices in Angola and the ways their women dress. Here are some of the sexual practices in Angola. 1. Polygamy. Polygamy in Angola is a complex and multifaceted issue influenced by cultural, social, and economic factors. Polygamy is practiced by approximately 10 to 15% of Angolans. The practice is more common in rural areas and among certain ethnic groups. Example of Mbundu, Kimbundu. Polygamy is a long-standing tradition in some Angolan cultures. Multiple wives can contribute to household income and childcare. Polygamy is often seen as a symbol of wealth and prestige. While polygamy is a common practice among the Mumuila tribe, it is only permissible when a man demonstrates financial stability to support his wives. The eldest wife assumes the role of managing her husband's wealth, evident through the number of adornments on her neck, legs, and feet. Some African traditional religions and Islamic communities practice polygamy, even though Angolan law prohibits polygamy, but exceptions exist for traditional or religious practices. 2015 Family Code recognizes polygamous marriages, but requires equal treatment of all wives. The practice is known to be widely socially acceptable and very prevalent among the Angolan population. Many women live polygamously due to the shortage of men since the Civil War. 2. Early marriage. Early marriage, also known as child marriage, refers to a union where one or both spouses are under 18 years old. This practice is considered a serious human rights violation, threatening the lives, health, safety, and education of young girls and boys and limiting their future prospects. Early marriage or child marriage is a significant practice in Angola with profound consequences for young girls. Lives 30% of Angolan girls marry before age 1, 12% marry before age 15. Families may see early marriage as a means to reduce financial burdens. Early marriage is deeply rooted in some Angolan cultures. Limited access to education, especially for girls, make them marry early. Women's roles and rights are often undervalued. 3. Initiation rites. Initiation rites are a rite of passage that mark the transition from childhood to adulthood. They are a way to celebrate cultural heritage and pass on values and knowledge to the next generation. Initiation rites in Angola, also known as rites of passage, mark significant transitions in life, such as birth, puberty, marriage, and death. These rituals vary across ethnic groups and regions. Types of initiation rites includes birth rites, welcoming newborns into the community; puberty rites, mukanda, mukisi, marking transition to adulthood for boys and girls; marriage rites, unitizing couples and integrating them into the community; and funeral rites, honoring the deceased and guiding spirits. Ethnic groups have specific initiation rites, like Ovimbundu Mukanda boys, initiation Efiko girls, initiation Kimbundu Mukisi boys, Initiation Nkamba girls, Initiation Bakongo Nkisi boys, Initiation Makisi. Girls' initiation. These initiation rites help in teaching cultural values, norms, and responsibilities, spiritual guidance, connecting individuals to ancestors and divine forces, community bonding, strengthening social ties, and identity, personal growth, preparing individuals for new life stages. Laputa can be paired with traditional blouses or modern tops worn with head wraps or scarves accessorized with beads, earrings, or traditional sandals. Laputa is a beautiful representation of Angolan culture and tradition, reflecting the country's rich history and diversity. To blusa is a traditional Angolan blouse typically worn by women with a Laputa wrap skirt or other traditional clothing. It is characterized with vibrant colors and patterns, African prints or embroidery, lightweight cotton or silk fabric, flowing design, often with bell sleeves adorned with beads, sequins, or other decorative elements. Types of blusa are blusa traditional blouse, blusa de festa festival blouse, blusa de noiva bridal blouse. Blusa symbolizes femininity and elegance. It represents cultural heritage and tradition. It is worn during special events and ceremonies. It is passed down through generations. As a family heirloom, blusa is paired with laputa or other traditional skirts worn with zikua headscarf or other head wraps accessorized with beads, earrings, or traditional sandals. The fabric choices for blusa can be African prints, Ankara Kanga cotton, silk, and batik. Blusa is a beautiful representation of Angolan culture and tradition, reflecting the country's rich history and diversity. 3. Zikua is a traditional Angolan headscarf typically worn by women. It's a vibrant, colorful cloth tied around the head, often paired with traditional clothing. Zikua represents cultural identity, ethnic pride, beauty, and elegance, spirituality, and social status. The types of zikua are printed cotton fabrics, embroidered or beaded designs, traditional African prints, example Ankara Kanga. Zikua is tied around the head, folded into a turban wrapped around the neck, as a scarf used as a belt or sash. The occasion zikua is worn are traditional ceremonies, weddings, festivals, everyday wear. Zikua symbolizes modesty, cultural expression, unity, and community. It protects from the sun. Zikua is an integral part of Angolan culture and identity, reflecting the country's rich heritage and diversity. 4. Kanga is a traditional East African and Angolan textile, typically a colorful cloth worn by women. It's a vital part of Angolan culture, particularly among the Ovimbundu and Kimbundu people. It has vibrant colors and patterns, African prints or batik designs, rectangular shape, about 1.5 by 2 meters, cotton or silk fabric. Swahili phrases or proverbs printed on the cloth. It signifies cultural identity, ethnic pride, beauty, and elegance, spirituality, and social status. Kanga can be worn with wrap skirt, laputa headscarf, zikua shawl, dress, or baby carrier. Types of kanga are kanga za mwanamke, women's kanga, kanga za watoto, children's kanga, kanga za sherehe, festival kanga. It symbolizes unity and community, cultural expression, protection from the sun, and modesty. Kanga is a powerful symbol of Angolan culture and identity, reflecting the country's rich heritage and diversity. 5. Accessories. Angolan accessories reflect the country's rich cultural heritage and diverse ethnic influences. Here are some traditional and modern accessories. Traditional accessories such as beaded necklaces, malaika, symbolize beauty, status, and spirituality. Earrings, kapala, made from wood, bone, or metal head wraps. Zikua, colorful scarves tied around the head. Wristlets, mangala, beaded or metal cuffs. Anklets, kilombo, rattles, or beads worn around the ankle. Modern accessories such as African-inspired jewelry incorporating traditional patterns and symbols. Handbags, kabasa, colorful woven bags. Shoes, sapatos, traditional sandals or modern designs inspired by African patterns. Hats, chapu, traditional caps or modern designs with African flair. Scarves, lenko, lightweight, colorful scarves. Angola accessories symbolizes protection, beauty, status, spirituality, and cultural identity. Angolan accessories add a touch of elegance and cultural flair to any outfit conclusively the sexual practices in Angola and how their women's dress reflects cultural heritage, ethnicity, and personal style, blending tradition with modern flair. Thanks for watching. Please do like and subscribe for more.